Welcome to English Talks.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Noah.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace. It's so nice to have you here with us.
Today we have a very useful topic for anyone learning English.
Yes, especially for people who want to prepare for real-life conversations.
Exactly. Today we are talking about a simple job interview conversation.
This is such an important topic because many people feel nervous in interviews.
Oh, absolutely. Even just hearing the word interview can make people nervous.
That's true. My hands get cold just thinking about it.
Same here, but don't worry. Today we will show you a very natural conversation between two people.
Simple English, slow speaking, and easy sentences.
Let's start. So Grace, have you ever gone to a job interview?
Yes, I have. I remember my first one very clearly.
Really? How was it?
Honestly, I was very nervous.
I think everyone feels that way.
Yes, I remember sitting in the waiting room and thinking, oh no, what if I forget my English?
That is so real.
What about you?
My first interview was funny.
Tell me.
The interviewer asked, "Tell me about yourself."
Very common question.
Yes, but I was so nervous that I forgot everything about myself.
Oh no, what did you say?
I just smiled and said, "Well, I'm Noah." Then I stopped talking.
That's actually adorable.
It was embarrassing.
I think many beginners worry about the same thing.
Exactly. So let's practice a simple conversation.
Good idea.
Okay, imagine I am preparing for an interview tomorrow.
All right.
What should I say if someone asks me to introduce myself?
You can keep it simple.
Like what?
Something like this. My name is Noah. I am 25 years old and I live in New York. I recently finished my studies in business and I'm excited to start working.
That sounds easy and natural.
Exactly. No difficult words.
What if they ask about experience?
That's another common question.
Yes.
You can say, I worked part-time at a coffee shop for 1 year. I helped customers, took orders, and worked with the team.
Very simple.
Yes, and very useful for beginners.
What if they ask, "Why do you want this job?"
That one always comes.
Always.
You can answer, I want this job because I enjoy working with people and I want to learn new skills.
Nice.
Or, I believe this job is a good opportunity for me to grow.
That sounds professional, but still easy.
The most important thing is to sound confident,
Yes.
even if your English is simple.
I completely agree. You know, sometimes people think they need advanced English.
That's not true.
Right.
Simple English spoken clearly is much better.
What about strengths?
Good question.
How would you answer?
I would say, I am hardworking, responsible, and a quick learner.
Short and strong.
Exactly.
And the scary question.
Which one?
She knows. Oh, yes. Everyone gets nervous with that one. What should beginners say?
Something honest but positive. For example, I sometimes take extra time because I want my work to be perfect, but I am learning to manage my time better.
That's a great answer.
Do you know what helps before an interview?
What?
Practice in front of a mirror.
That's true.
I did that before my first interview.
Really?
Yes, and I even smiled at myself.
Did it help?
A little. At least I looked friendly.
I usually practice with a friend.
That's even better.
My friend once asked me 10 interview questions in a row.
Wow.
By the 5th question, I was ready to run away.
That's funny. Let's practice another one.
Okay.
If someone asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's hard.
It sounds difficult, but it can be simple.
Tell me.
You can say, in 5 years, I hope to improve my skills and grow in the company.
Nice and clear. What if they ask about teamwork?
Very important.
Yes.
You can say, I enjoy working with others. I like sharing ideas and helping my team.
That sounds very natural.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
What do you do when you feel nervous?
I take a deep breath.
Same.
And I remind myself that it's just a conversation.
That's actually the best advice.
Because many people think interviews are scary tests.
But really, it's just two people talking.
Exactly. Do you remember any funny interview moment?
Yes.
Tell us.
One time, I was so nervous that I answered the wrong question.
Oh no.
They asked, "What are your strengths?"
Okay.
And I started talking about my hobbies.
What did you say?
I said, "I like playing basketball and eating pizza."
That is hilarious.
I realized it 2 seconds later.
What happened then?
We all laughed.
That probably made the conversation easier.
Yes, actually, it helped me relax.
See, mistakes are okay. Absolutely.
Sometimes mistakes make you sound more human.
Another important part is asking questions.
Yes.
At the end of an interview, you can ask, "Can you tell me more about the role?"
Very useful.
Or, "What does a normal workday look like?"
Perfect. That shows interest.
Exactly.
And always end politely.
Yes.
For example, "Thank you for your time. It was nice talking with you."
Simple and professional.
I think confidence is more important than perfect grammar.
I agree.
Speak slowly.
Smile.
Take your time.
And don't panic.
You know something funny?
What?
Before interviews, I always choose my clothes the night before.
That's smart.
But once, I changed my outfit 3 times.
That sounds stressful.
It was.
I once ironed my shirt at midnight.
That is dedication.
So friends, what did we learn today?
We learned how to talk naturally in a simple job interview conversation.
How to introduce yourself.
How to talk about strengths and experience.
How to answer common questions.
And most importantly, how to stay calm.
Remember, simple English is enough.
You do not need difficult words.
Just speak clearly and naturally.
Practice every day.
And believe in yourself.
You can do it.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye.